What is up guys, Westside Gamer here, doing an unboxing the Dr. Dre, the Chronicle, the best of the work, vinyl record. Without further ado, go ahead and get started. Right, this is part of a collection I've got. I reviewed Tupac, The Prophet, The Best Work vinyl record. I've not reviewed the Snoop Dogg version, and today I'm reviewing the Dr. Dre version. But I'll probably eventually get to the Snoop Dogg one eventually. But pretty much what this record is, it shows the best, as the name implies, the best of like Dr. Dre during the Death Row era pretty much. So this was kind of released like, I think it was like 2004 maybe, 2005. It was released a bit later, right? But I think this is kind of released for money pretty much, because all these tracks you can get on this, you can get like on other records. So on the front, right, there's a picture of Dr. Dre. It says Dr. Dre, Death Row Records presents The Chronicle, The Best of the Works. Right over there, Parental Advisory. On the side, Dr. Dre, The Chronicle, The Best. On the back, we've got the tracks featured in this. So as you see, it's the best of Dr. Dre during the Death Row era. We've got Nothing But G Thing, Gin and Juice, Afro Puffs, Little Ghetto Boy, F with Dre Day, California Love. So all these songs are classic. I'm not nothing against any of these songs. They're all good. And on the back, it just tells you a bit about Dr. Dre, and just tells you a wee bit about him and how he kind of became a solo artist, him working with Ice Cube and NWA. And it tells you about the intro. So that's pretty much it. That's nice to have that right over there. Quotes from Dr. Dre over there. And over here, it just pretty much gives you the songs again, but pretty much tells you who's in the songs, the producers are, and so on and so on. And that's pretty much it. And the executive producer is Suge Knight. Pretty much, so that's it. So let's take a look at the records now and see what we get. So I must say, the records are quite heavy compared to an average kind of vinyl record, so there must be kind of a heavier one right over there. But here is what the records look like itself. So first we'll look at side number A of LP number 1. You can see that. Got Nothing But G Thing, Gin and Juice, Afro Puffs, all certified classics. Side number B of LP number 1, Natural Born Killers, which was featuring Tupac in the video shoot. A lot of people didn't see that. Like, he was a sniper who was about to snipe Ice Cube at the end, because it ends in a cliffhanger because you don't know if he actually did snipe him or Ice Cube got away. But that's pretty sick, that is. We've got Murder With The Case, we've got Little Ghetto Boy. Then we go to side number C of LP number 2, Let Me Ride, one of my favourite tracks. I have a couple of different versions of Let Me Ride on vinyl record version. I've got a remix version, original version, and a couple more remix versions. So I'll show you that in another video. Then we've got California Love, F with Dre Day, Everyone's Celebrating. Over here we've got side number D, Serial Killer, Stranded on Death Row, and Nothing But G Thing remix right over there. So you can't deny all these songs are classics. These are songs we all know from The Chronic and Doggy Style pretty much, and maybe some other soundtracks pretty much. But these songs are classic, definitely. There's no really a necessity to go and get this record. I only got it just to complete the collection I have, the Best of the Works collection with The Prophet, this one, and the Snoop Dogg version. So I just kind of want to complete it, and I kind of saw them kind of going around for cheap prices. But it's not really a necessity, as you see, because all these you can get off the Death Row Greatest Hits, which is probably the best one to buy, or you can buy them individually. Like, you can get the Chronic, you can buy Doggy Style, and you can buy the soundtracks. But if you really want to listen to all these tracks, I would actually tell you to just go get the Death Row Greatest Hits, because it has all these tracks in it and then some. So, you know, I would just get that pretty much. But this is cool to see this and to see what they brought out and to see it in record form pretty much. So that's pretty much what it looks like. You know, I don't really listen to this record too much, because I actually just go in, I actually just pull out the actual albums I do. Like, I'll just maybe, if I feel like listening to the Chronic, I'll get the Chronic out and I'll listen to that. If I feel like listening to the Snoop Dogg Doggy Style album, I'll just listen to that. Or, you know, and if I'm gonna like listen, if I want to listen to like some of the remixes, then I'll just pull out the Death Row Greatest Hits. But it's nice to have it, as I say, nice to complete my collection, but as I said, it's not really a necessity to have it, you know, pretty much, because I think it was pretty much released for money pretty much, you know. Because obviously you can get the Chronic, you can get the digital remastered version of that, you can get all the digital remastered versions of these tracks, because this is actually a hard record to find, right? It's not easy exactly to find where I am. I was just lucky that I managed to get it at a cheap price. I only ever get like certain things if it's a cheap price, only if I really want it. Like Me Against the World, that's kind of a hard record to get for a cheap price, for example. So sometimes you kind of like have to do it if you kind of want to do it. Definitely a good vinyl record. It's a good listen. Got a lot of great tracks on it. Got nothing against any of the tracks, but I would just get the Death Row Greatest Hits, as I said. And I've reviewed that on the channel, and I'll leave it at the end screen annotations or description down below, or just check out the full playlist, right, and check out there. But this is definitely it's cool to see it in real life. It's nice to see the wee kind of bio over here of Dr. Dre, nice quotations over there and everything like that, and that's pretty much it. So there's not really too much to this record, you know what I mean? You know, all these tracks are classic, they're all good, you know what I mean? I've definitely covered them all before in all my individual reviews. So if you really want to see all these songs in depth, look at my full album review playlist, and you can get a feel what I feel every single song. I just don't want to repeat myself for those people who have watched those videos and things like that. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, the video of unboxing the Dr. Dre, the Chronicles hip hop vinyl record. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Leave a like if you like this video right here, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you guys next time.